Hello and happy Saturday. It's Saturday. I am out. I comb my hair, I promise. I am out finally. It's 2:25 in the afternoon. I really wanted to go to garage sales today, but I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning with a massive headache that did not go away, even with Excedrin migraine, for like 6+ hours. So I finally felt well enough to drive, which is important when you're behind the wheel of a car, that you can do it. And so I am here at the Goodwills, and I'm going to go in and look at books. I'll show you what I find when I come back. Okay, I'm back outside of Goodwill, and people are staring, but I don't care. I did find some good books in there, and I found a little model guy for my artist son, so that was cool. I'll show you right here. And then I found some very confusing things in there. I usually only look at the books, but I haven't been in a public place in far too long. And so I thought, you know what? It was very uncrowded. There was like hardly anybody in there. So I thought, I'm just going to take advantage and look and see what else they have. I'm not a fan. I got to tell you, I'm not a fan. But I did find that model for Nathan. And then I'll insert a picture here. Goodwill is confusing. Anyway, I left, and I have my treasures in my trunk, and if I have time tonight, I'll show you the books that I got. Guess what? I guess I should say guess where I am. I am at the library. I know. I didn't even know they were open because I just quit checking. Anyway, I'm so excited. I got to go in, and it wasn't just like 5 shelves of books you could look at. You could look at anything you wanted. I sanitized before I touched anything, and then of course before I checked out, and then after I checked out. So I feel like I'm covered. Anyway, let me show you really quickly what I got, because I really can't wait till I get home. Okay, so I said I couldn't wait till I got home to show you, but I had to because the lighting in the car was so bad that I had to re-record. So here are the books that I checked out at the library. The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. This one, I think I checked out before. I don't think I own it, but it was really good. I just had to return it, I think. I had reached the expiration date. Anyway, this is by Dan Gemmenhart. Not sure if I'm reading that correctly. Gemmenhart. Anyway, the blurb is written in white, so it's really hard for my eyes to focus, so I'll do my best. Okay. 5 years. That's how long Coyote and her dad, Rodeo, have lived on the road in an old school bus crisscrossing the nation. It's also how long ago Coyote lost her mom and 2 sisters in a car crash. Coyote hasn't been home in all that time, but when she learns that the park in her old neighborhood is being demolished, the very same park where she, her mom, and her sisters buried a treasured memory box, she devises an elaborate plan to get her dad to drive 3,600 miles back to Washington State without him realizing it. Along the way, they'll pick up a strange crew of misfit travelers. Lester, he has a lady love to meet. Salvador and his mom are looking to start over. Val needs a safe place to be herself. And then there's Gladys. Over the course of thousands of miles, Coyote will learn that going home can sometimes be the hardest journey of all, but that with friends by her side, she just might be able to turn her once upon a time into a happily ever after. So that sounds just really good. Then the next 2 books are by the same author, Jamie Sumner. I was watching Kim from Elementary in the Mitten, and she was reading this one, and by her description sounded really good. So I looked it up on Amazon and put it in my school wish list, my classroom wish list, and then I found it at the library. So I'm super excited. Here's the blurb on the inside. It says, Lou has the voice of an angel, or so her mom tells her and anyone else who will listen. But the two of them have been performing the country fair and street corner circuit for so long that Lou can hear only the fear in her own voice. She's never liked crowds or loud noises or even high fives. In fact, she's terrified of them, which makes her pretty sure there's something wrong with her. But when Child Protective Services separates the mother-daughter duo after a snowy accident, Lou is forced to start all over again at a fancy private school, far away from anything she's ever known. Luckily for her, she meets Well, W-E-L-L, Well, not Will, an outgoing 6th grade actor extraordinaire. With his help and that of her aunt and uncle and the school counselor, Lou begins to see things differently. A sensory processing disorder isn't something to be ashamed of, and music just might be the thing that saves Lou and maybe her mom too. Sounded really good. And then by the same author is called Roll With It. And look at this. Isn't this disturbing? Like, what is going on here? My OCD is not happy about this, but doesn't matter. I'm going to read it. Okay, so this one was written before Tune It Out. Tune It Out is her newer of the two. Anyway, this one looked really good. It says, Ellie tells it like it is. That surprises some people who see a girl in a wheelchair and think she's going to be all sunshine and cuddles. The thing is, Ellie has big dreams to chase. She might be eating Stouffer's for dinner, but one day she's going to be a professional baker. When she's not writing fan letters to her favorite celebrity chefs, she's practicing recipes on her well-meaning, if overworked, mother. But when Ellie and her mom move so they can help take care of Grandpa, who is struggling with dementia, Ellie has to start all over again in a new town at a new school. Except she's not just the new kid, she's the new kid in the wheelchair who lives in the trailer park on the wrong side of town. It feels like one challenge too many until Ellie begins to make her first ever friends. Now, she just has to convince her mom that this town might be the best thing that has ever happened to them. So sounds kind of like this author has a theme of starting over and overcoming obstacles, which is cool. So those are the three books that I got at the library. Hello, I thought I'd show you the smoothie I am having. I just ran to Sprouts to get some food for Monroe, and look what I found. It looks so good. It's got pineapple, strawberries, mango, and coconut. And I have put it in to my Ninja blender, and I just filled up my cup with some more water. I added some already, and that's all I'm putting in there. I can't see what I'm doing. This is a little sketchy. All right, so that is all I'm going to do. I'll show you it when I'm done. Ruh-roh, I better add water. Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, it is delicious. The coconut really adds a lot to it. Also, I ran by Michael's today. I didn't run by, I actually went in, and I got some of those bead storage containers. I'll show you later. I got them to house my jewelry that formerly was just in boxes and kind of thrown together, to be honest. So, isn't this the cutest pot? I don't know where it's going yet. I think somewhere upstairs, maybe in the den or my room, but I just thought it was super cute. Hello, this is a little bit of deja vu. We are in the parking lot to get my second vaccine, my second Pfizer. I'm super excited. I'll video what we're looking at. Okay, so here we are. They've got a little bit of the police here. Oh, you have your mask on, I don't. Whoops. I'm gonna get us kicked out of this joint, honey. Okay. Now, oh, somebody's telling us where to go. So we're doing it. Who's yelling? Is that just somewhere far off and away? So anyway, here we are. This seems faster. Do you think so, honey, or not at all? Maybe just because we're not up where we're headed yet. Oh, no, this is the part that was like Disneyland, right? Where you wind through the cones and everything.
This is the snaky stuff.
Yeah, this is the snaky Disneyland.
But it looks like up there it's not as busy.
Yeah, it does look less busy. And I think, and it wasn't horrible at all last time we were here. It did take a while, but, you know, I went at the earlier stages of the vaccine. In fact, one of the first couple of days, I think. So not too bad. Anyway, I'll film more when we get farther. Okay, I'm in my mask. We just had a bit of a moment with a guy. He was just an old guy. I know they're probably volunteering and whatever, but he made me feel kind of a little afraid because he was yelling. And he wanted to see my card, and then he wanted to see my phone close up, but no, he couldn't touch it. It was a little scary. Not gonna lie. But anyway, we're already here. Okay, gotta go.
Hello. Name, please.
Okay, so I filmed just for a second, and that was really easy. Now I'm almost to the part where I get my shot. OMG, that happened really kind of quickly. So this is coming up fast. I'm a little more nervous this time because, well, I was nervous last time. Why are you laughing at me? I was nervous last time. I'm a little more nervous this time, I feel like, because the second shot is supposed to be a little bit like worse side effect wise, but I'm not going to have any of those because I don't have time. Anyway, somebody's walking at us. Okay, hold on. Okay, so once again, we're almost at the door of the place. Anyway, it's so much quicker, isn't it? This is crazy. Like, we've been here, what? Yeah, like minutes. Crazy. You know what? I have a really bad headache right now, but it's my sinuses. It's twanging behind my right eyeball, and I don't appreciate it. Anyway, so here we go.
Did we already check you in?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay, so I'll film when it's time.
And I'm gonna have you relax
Yes,
this arm down
I
by
didn't
your
do that
side.
very well last time.
Does make it a little more sore.
Right? No, definitely not afraid of this at all.
1, 2, 3.
Not afraid at all, just, you know,
Excellent.
the nature of being a teacher.
Oh yeah.
In stress mode, that's how we roll.
Yeah. Right. All right, you're all set.
Awesome.
So
Thank
we'll have
you so much.
Pull up there for 15 minutes. So I'll just keep an eye on you and get your paperwork all set up.
Awesome. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night.
You too. That was good. Okay, what's going on here? Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm dosed. And now we go up and we sit. Oh, you know what? They one of my coworkers went yesterday and they had him wait for half an hour. He didn't know why. He thought it was maybe a goof up because he didn't have any reaction the first time at all that would have triggered that. But anyway, this was so good. They didn't offer you the shot though at all. Would you have said yes or no, or you don't know? You're not rushing into it. That's cool. I'm the guinea pig is what he's saying. I am the guinea pig. If I don't drop dead, perhaps he'll get it.
Second dose?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so she just asked if this was my second dose. They all have little cool lightsabers and they're waving us on. So, anyway, I'll just talk a little bit more later. We are going home. I won't try to sing again. I'm so sorry. That was terrible. Got us, honey? I love the lightsabers. Like, I might volunteer just to get one of those. It's pretty cool. I know you can buy them, but they're just not the same if, you know, they're issued to you in the line of duty. So we are done. I am done. I am the done one. I'm super excited. I have all the vaccination I'm getting right now, and hopefully, I mean, I already feel better. I already feel safer with the first dose working with all the kids, and I don't like have a panic attack every time a child sneezes or coughs on me, like per the usual. Anyway, that's all for now. Hello, we just got home from getting the vaccine. I'm super excited. I'm also super not tired, and it is 10:21. So that's okay. I'm going to go to bed in a few minutes, but I wanted to show you what came in the mail today. I got 1, 2, 3 packages. So I'm going to attempt to use scissors. No, that's not going to work out. Hold, please. I'm just going to open these and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have opened the packages because no one had time to be losing a finger tonight. So you're seeing it with me though, live and in person. Oh, yay! Okay, I'm so confused. Last time this happened too, I think I shopped in my sleep. I don't know. Anyway, I only meant to order one, but I think what happened is I saw that the book had been, it was pre-order on Amazon, and I'm guessing I just didn't realize that I had already ordered it. Let's just go with that. Yeah. So anyway, I have 2 copies, which is totally fine because the kids like these. They're cute, so I will put them in my classroom. I'm going to definitely do a read aloud write along for this book, Eva at the beach. I'm super excited. And she's on a dolphin. So cute. Anyway, these are the best little books. They're great beginner chapter books. The kids feel all proud of themselves for being able to read a chapter book. But they're honestly, like, some of the vocabulary is kind of big, so they should feel proud of themselves. Anyway, the 3rd graders love these, and I know 2nd, 1st grade love them too. They might need a little more support, but these are great first chapter books. Okay, then, oh my gosh, I did know it was in here, completely new. I just ordered this a couple of days ago. I had checked this out from the library, read it, absolutely loved it, and am in the middle right now. I think I'm like smack dab in the middle of my book study on this one. It's taking kind of a long time because I'm doing all the things, but really, really good book. I'm going to talk about it more in depth, probably later in this video before I post it, but if not, soon. It's a really good story. And then in the last one, I think I actually do, so sorry. Also, my counter looks great. I've been cooking, so that's good. Yep, that's what it is. I knew it. It's almost like I ordered it. Oh, wait, I did. Diary of a Pug. Is this the 4th one? Where does it say? I thought it would say on the side. Pug's Got Talent. Where does it tell me what number this is? Oh, look at that. It's so tiny, right? There. It's a 4, right? Yeah. It is. You're going to have to trust me if you can't see it because everything's blurry. Anyway, also same Branches imprint style book, but same thing. I have one little boy in my class who has a pug and he just loves her. Her name is Mittens and he calls her his boo. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so he will just really be excited that there's a new pug book on the shelf, and I will also write a book study for this one. I say book study, I mean read aloud, write along. It's a question per chapter, and then that's it. I mean, just discussion at that point. And I always answer the question. So if the teacher's short on time and you don't have a chance to read, you can still, know what your students' answers will be. But anyway, I love doing these. What I'm going to do coming up soon, as soon as I get like 4 minutes in a row, I am going to use these smaller books like these, the quicker reads, and like the Magic Tree House, and even honestly the I Survived and the Ranger in Time. I have all of those books in my store. The companion read aloud ride-alongs to go with them. I am going to start individually bagging them with all of the pages copied off so that the kids can do them as independent studies. I think they would really like that. And we have gone back to centers, and that's another thing I will tell you and talk to you about maybe in the morning or sometime tomorrow if I get time. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm going to try to wind down and go to bed before it gets much later. Have a wonderful night. Talk to you soon. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Just a girl standing here in her classroom waiting for her ride. So I thought I would show you what I just started this week. That looked kind of crazy. What I started this week as far as center rotations took me kind of a while to figure out how I was going to make it work with all the restrictions that we have right now. So I think I kind of have it figured out, and I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to go up really close to this one. I know there's a glare, but okay, so ELA rotation. Last year, and well, a lot of years, I had ELA in the morning rotation and math in the afternoon. We're starting simple with just this one. Math is a little trickier because of manipulative, so I'm still trying to work out something that will work there, and I have some ideas, but right now this is what we're doing. So I have 4 groups of kids, and then we're doing rotations on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, because Wednesday, today, is our weird day. We call it Wacky Wednesday, and that's our early release day for professional development. So I came up with, it's basically a 4x4 grid, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then 4 activities. One is computer, one is an article that I get from Newsela, and I'll show you that in just a minute, chapter book club, and a center activity. So those are my 4 activities that they do, and instead of doing 2 to 3 rotations a day, I do 1. And that way it enables me to clean the things at the end of the day, because there's no way I could clean everything between rotations. There's no between rotations for me. I'm always working with a child or children. And then down here, I scribbled it out because you kind of see the names through the Post-its. Here I have my groups with the kiddos' names in each, so they always know who they are. So another nice thing is that we're definitely not one-to-one, but we're getting closer with all the virtual kids using computers, though it's hard because they're not here on our campus. Anyway, with computers being just one time a day, what I do is the group 1 children have I think I have 5 kids in that group. I have 23 kids, so I have 5, 6, 6, and 6 as far as the kids groupings. So for computers, these kids are computers number 1 through 5. These kids are computers 6 through 11, and so on. And so that way I don't start reusing these computers, the first 5, until here or here. So that allows me a couple of days to get them sanitized before they're in use again. So, and then also these computers, this computer on Tuesday, they're almost solely going to be used by group 2. So if for some reason I can't get to sanitization, it's not going to be as big of a deal, because they're most likely not going to be touched until the next Tuesday and by the same hands. So that made me feel kind of like I had it going on. I'll show you what the article is in just a second. Okay, so I have been using Newsela articles for a while now. In fact, when you look back here at this board, it is a product on Teachers Pay Teachers, and gosh, who is it by? I can't remember, but I really love it. The numbers that you see 1 through 30, underneath is just big enough for a standard size Post-it note, and I sometimes ask them a essential question, something about the article that I want them to think about and then answer with an opinion or answer a main idea, whatever skill we're working on at the time. They put their Post-it under their classroom number. And then I can just quickly look. In fact, what I've done is take a picture of it, take it home, take my camera home, which is my phone, and then I can do a little bit of grading that way, or not necessarily grading, just kind of assessing and seeing how they're doing. So underneath, there we go, that's better. Underneath over here, what I've used that area for is a choice of 3 articles, and those are just those little sleeves that you can put for dry erase. And so I've used those for choices for articles, and the kids like that too. This year, because I don't want hands touching any more than they absolutely have to, I have chosen, and I have just chosen 1 per week. So this is from Newsela. Newsela has wonderful articles for kids, just Newsela. I don't know if it's News ELA. I've always called it Newsela. But for Lexa, they have it broken down by grade and Lexile level. So these are pretty difficult typically for 3rd graders. And the reason I like them is because they're high interest, which makes something a little bit difficult a little more fun. So this one was a video game timeline, and they read the article. And this one I thought was particularly easy in this big scheme of things. So they read the article, and then there's 4 quiz questions on the back. My partner actually chose this article, and I really loved it. The kids were really excited to have article for their rotation activity. Another one I did this week only because, I don't know, we were just kind of running behind, and I wanted to incorporate some more short story questions. I'm having them do a daily reading practice, but they're doing it all on the same day. So they're doing Monday through Friday on the same day. These I purchased on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I don't see a name. I really don't like that. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, these are pretty good. I like them. They'll have part A, part B, which is a lot of times how our standardized tests are written. So it gives them some good practice on testing format. This is something that I found free on, I don't know if it was Teachers Pay Teachers or just the internet, but this is something I like to go over with 3rd graders because honestly, A, B, C, D grades, they don't really get, they don't really understand at first. This is their first year getting actual letter grades. So we do go over this. I just hung it up. We went over it a long time ago, but I had to laminate, and I just laminated it the other day. I feel like these are supposed to be different colors, but like here, but my when I printed it out, like during the summer, I don't know when, it didn't come out quite like it should. But anyway, the idea is still there. Anyway, this is a great reference, especially for kids who are getting grades, letter grades, for the first time. Monroe is enjoying her salad counter side today. Today is orange peppers and mustard greens. I didn't even get a chance to sprinkle it with calcium yet, but that's okay. You keep on eating and I'll put it on later. Cutie patootie.